as humans, our psychology is biased towards the negative. If you found $100 blowing down the road, you'd be like, woohoo, $100. You'd probably tell 2 or 3 people. Put it in your wallet, go on your credit card, whatever, gone. If you went to the teller machine and pulled $100 out but left it there and walked away, you'd be kicking yourself for a week. The negative situations have such a higher, it's like 5 to 1 or something minimum, negative situations. And in relationships, I think it's even up to 12 to 1 of positives to a negative to have a healthy relationship. Bit of a different context. But we are programmed to look at danger, right? Danger of negative things. And we place the same onus now on situations in our businesses as if we're being chased by a freaking tiger, because our croc brain's got the same wiring. So it thinks, oh, that stressful email, oh, we're going to get killed by a tiger. It's the same thing. So there is a propensity for that. So you need to be fully aware. But again, if we remove the attachment to that, it won't pull us down into the shit pit, right? The vision exercise, which is the center of the foundational core. But the reason why it's the center of the foundational core is because it's the center of the foundational core. If you don't have a way of describing how you want to live your life in the future, and the vision, when you do the process properly and run the process as it's been designed, it's how do I want to experience the world in that aspect, so relationship with intimate partner, for example. How do I want to feel? That's what it is. It's how do I want to feel? So therefore, what frequency am I resonating? Do I want to feel angry, pissed off, fearful, shameful, all sort of stuff when I'm in a relationship? Nope. No way. I want to feel acceptance. I want to feel light. I want to feel love, openness, presence. That's what I want to feel. But it's a feeling thing. It's not we will be doing this and doing that. And that's like, blah, blah, blah. There's no value to that at all. And so your vision categories, they are a frequency. They resonate with that. And it needs to be a feeling. It's like this is me experiencing in the future. Who's familiar with Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza? Yep. So he talks a lot about if we want to manifest something into our lives, we need to feel it first. Think about when we've had something we've got our mind on, like something really important to us. It could be a person to potentially create a relationship. It could be, I want that house, right? We really want that house. Where does your laser go? It goes, and it focuses on that. Our attention energy goes on that thing, doesn't it? What are we feeling through that process? Are we just like, oh yeah, I want that relationship or that house? It's kind of, just like, oh, just go over here and do something else. No, we lose sleep. We're thinking about it all the time. We're putting energy into it. We're like, oh, imagine when we're in there and we can the kids can swim in the pool or do that. You're starting to experience it before it's happened. And then what happens? Then you're in there. You've done it. You've created it. You've manifested it because you've started to feel it first and it's resonating at the same frequency and then you've pulled it in. This is what we've got to understand. This is very, very powerful. If you don't know Dr. Joe Dispenza's content, or even if you do, look him up. Go into it. He did a really good interview with Lewis Howes. It's on YouTube. Really good on Lewis Howes' School of Greatness podcast. But he's got many, many, many. So it is a feeling thing. And so we've got to go to, what is our 10x why? What is our vision? Is it acting like an electromagnet pulling us towards it? It's aspirational. It's acting as a force, it's pulling force, which is a positive, abundant force, rather than like a pushing or driving force, which is kind of negative, and hard work. This is a quote from Friedrich Nietzsche. He or she, or they, he who has a why can bear almost any how. If you have a child or a partner or someone and their life depended on you creating a specific outcome, do you think you're going to make it happen? Absolutely. If you need to raise $100,000 for an operation for a loved one or for a child, you would move mountains to do that, wouldn't you? Absolutely move mountains. Because your why is strong enough. The thing is, We're not taught to, nor do we put enough investment into our why to make our own whys as potent and as powerful as that sort of why. That's an external why. But what's our internal one? What's important to us? And it is, your vision in that is going to be as unique as your own fingerprint. Absolutely as unique as your own fingerprint. You have a clear vision, but then you need a clear mission of what you want to achieve, which is our mission of base camps. So once you've got the vision, it's like, okay, we need a mission to move us forward because we've got to bring it into the real world in some way. It can't just be, yes, I want to feel this, and I sit on my couch, and as the secret says, manifest a Ferrari in the driveway. It's still not there because you haven't taken any action. We still need to act. We still need to apply our energy into the world, into the field, to bring it back. Right? You can't just sit on your ass and expect it to come back in. It's also going to stretch us. We won't know the how. And as humans, we tend to focus on, oh, but I don't know how to do that. This is our little ego voice in our heads, right? Oh, you don't know how to do that. It's too hard. Okay, well, I'll just stay in the shit pit for longer. I was talking to somebody recently who told me about the reference of somebody who had gone down the path, going up in frequency and all sorts of stuff, and then they made a conscious decision to do a cipher in Matrix and unplug themselves and put themselves back in the Matrix, or plug themselves back into the Matrix. And that just blew me away. How the hell can someone move up the scale and choose to go back down to 150? I didn't know. That just blows my mind. And so it's going to stretch us, right? And one of the things that I talked to a little bit before was there's a reference that's come up for me, which came in a visualization process I did with an incredible guy that I'm working with at the moment. His name's Nick Moss. He's a gun. He's an absolute gun. And I'm doing some work with him at the moment as well as I do with Sand. And he asked me to visualize the version of me now versus the version of me, say 6 months ago. I visualized me, and all I could see was an oak tree. For me, it was an oak tree, which is a very thick trunk and deep roots. The trunk being how I show up, the roots being my conviction. And how much more how I feel like that, I can see it reflecting back to me that I'm living that. Still areas to improve, of course, but the awareness is there, that feeling of that is my position on something. And I do have and I won't say an opinion, because as I said, it's like arseholes, everyone's got one. I call it a position. When I have a position on something, that's because it's based in research, data, background, or history, or experience. Right? An opinion, someone could just have read something on Facebook and now it's their opinion, or seen it in the media. Oh, that must be right, because it was in the media. For me, that reference is immovable. It'll weather the storm. The wind can blow the leaves off, but the oak tree's still there, and the leaves will grow back. So even if something happens, I'm still able to stand there strong. And I'm saying that as a reference to yourselves. I feel that to be in those higher levels of consciousness, you are more like the oak tree. You're not like the little seedling that's going to blow in the wind. But the seedling needs the wind, based on the studies they've done of having plants indoors and outdoors. When the wind is there, it helps it get stronger. That's the saying that calm seas don't make for a great sailor. You need to have waves and storms and things to build that strength